such as the organised nature of Rebecca. We have a plan. We're going to try and be disciplined. We're going to try and stick with the Severn and Wye Railway. Whether we do or not, who knows? Morning everybody. Cold today.
It's bitter.
Today is an Every Disused Station day, and we are doing the Severn and Wye Railway. We're starting this side of the river, which is the, let's say, the Welsh side of the river. So we haven't done Sharpness. I think that was on the actual line officially. So we're starting with the Severn Bridge station. Straight ahead of us, you will see a significant embankment, which obviously went towards the old Severn Railway Bridge. We're going to see if we can see anything. We don't know exactly where it is, but any remnants of the Severn Bridge station, which is the first one of our little journey this weekend. Today's Friday. We've got a specific plan in place. So this is Severn Bridge station, and there's a few bits here, which is great. So we've taken a few pics, so we're going to head off now. Lydney Junction station, which is obviously part of the Dean Forest Railway, which is not open until the 16th of March. They did do a special on the 1st, so we're just going to nose around here and up to St Mary's Holt, which wasn't a station. We had it down as a station first, didn't we? But St Mary's Holt wasn't an old station.
It's actually opened by the Dean Forest Railway themselves.
Yeah, in 1991. So that's not going to be on our list. But even though we put it on our list, which is a bit silly. There we go. Lydney Junction. How many times did you drop the GoPro today, Rebecca?
5. Maltesers. Dairy milk. Feel better now?
You just saw me eating chocolate.
Yeah.
I assume to put the, if they've got a steam engine or whatever they're doing on the heritage at the front,
Yep.
and they want to put that at the other end of the state, because it's the end of the line, right?
Yeah.
So if they wanted to then put that at the back, they've got to then cross the railway, the road,
Just to turn the train.
Well, not to
or to
get-
swap it over.
Yeah, swap over on the loop, I guess. So Park End, this is the end, we think the end of the Heritage Line, the last stop of the Heritage Line.
And very nice, it's cheap.
Yeah, so now we're going to head, I mean it's what, 2:30 in the afternoon, we're going to head towards our hotel in Monmouth, but we're going to probably go via Milk Wall. Right, one of the biggest issues that we have with tracing disused stations and disused lines is lack of service on our phone, which basically means bad preparation on our part, but because we just take it for granted that we're going to have service, we often just assume that, oh well, we'll find that when we're out. Good example now is Milk Wall. We're obviously on the Colford branch of the Severn and Wye, and big slope down that way, big gradient up that way, slope gradient, same thing. And we don't know where Milk Wall is. Right, this isn't helpful.
Tram road stones visible here.
Yep, Tramway stones. This is all lovely, but what we are looking for is Milk Wall Station. My suggestion is, Rebecca, we just walk this way, because it has to be here somewhere.
Yep.
But then this is all a massive embankment. It's around here somewhere, this Milk Wall. And we should have researched a bit of history, and we just ran out of time.
But anyway, it's still on the list for Sunday, so
Yeah,
we may
sorry.
well.
I'm being negative.
You are, stop being negative. Positive, positive, positive. Or at least a positive sandwich.
Yeah, positive sandwich. Morning everybody. Right, day 2 of our Severn and Wye Railway Every Disused Station. We've got potentially 4 tunnels to go to today. We've got maybe I don't know, 10 stations, but the really cool thing about today is when we do get to Cinderford, we've got 4 or 5 stations on a section of line which is, let's say, 4 kilometres. It may well be that a lot of the footage is going to be from Rebecca's GoPro because it's very wet today. The camera that you're looking at us through now is not great in the wet. So yeah, anyway, by the way, without further ado, let's go, day 2. Right, so ahead of us just up there is the Monmouth and Ross and Monmouth Railway that went over there and into Coppet Hill Tunnel, which we're going to have a look for in a minute as part of the other video. But that's the northern end of Lydbrook Junction station. Obviously the route that way went on to the Severn and Wye Railway, which is obviously one we're concentrating on this weekend. This is the north western end of the Severn and Wye Railway, which included this junction as its starting point. Went down to Serridge Junction, Serridge platform, which we'll also have a look at later. But in the meantime, we're going to have a look at this wonderful bridge. So that was us at Lydbrook Junction. We're now going to head down to Lower Lydbrook, Upper Lydbrook, possibly another tunnel, and then head to Cinderford. And from Cinderford we're going to do a big walk, which we're quite looking forward to actually. No stopping and starting in the car, but look at this.
We didn't wear wellies this time.
No, no, that was stupid, wasn't it? Oh, well, not stupid, isn't it? Right, so we're looking for Cinderford Old.
Hold on.
We're looking for Cinderford Old, which was just outside of Cinderford, bizarrely. And if you look through the trees, I don't know if you can see it or not, but there is a large embankment going all around there. If we can get on there, that'd be just brilliant, because that Cinderford Old is right on top of that embankment. I didn't even know there was an embankment, but it's right on top of that. I'm guessing. That's a big assumption, but it's on that curve. Oh, unless that's a straight curve. No. Oh, I reckon that. Sorry, right. Okay, change everything I've just said. That big embankment straight ahead of us, I think, is that. We're facing south, looking at that embankment. The curve where there is a water line there.
I've got the light reflecting on it. It's not ideal.
The curve where there's a water line there, and we'll do some overlay of some maps.
Yeah.
Is where the station was. So I reckon it's only just through this hedge here.
Okay, let's go find out.
Okay, right, so we've come from Cinderford, New, and we've parked up in the industrial estate, so the the west side of Cinderford, and we've walked kind of along an old tramway, and we've found ourselves here, which, if you can see right in front of us there, that large embankment is the main branch. So that branch was the most recent in terms of that layer, went from the south that way, all the way up here, all the way up on the Cinderford branch, across there into Cinderford New. Before that, however, here was right here Cinderford Old Railway Station, which is very bizarre because it's probably at least half a mile outside of the Cinderford station, but it looped from, again, the same direction, looped round here and went south on the Dean Forest branch line. We know the station was definitely here. It took quite a while to find this spot, but we're just going to have a quick walk down this way just to see if is there anything left over. I don't think there is, because I don't know how long it lasted. However, what's that there, Rebecca? Can you see?
That looks like a
brickwork?
That is brickwork. Yeah, it's brickwork.
Right, so we're pretty sure that is Cinderford Old platform. Excellent, that's really cool, Rebecca.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. I hope that's it. I don't know. We're not 100% sure if it is, but yeah, look at that curve of trees which is growing on this embankment, the old embankment. So Cinderford Old, big tick. Right, we're just trying to find. We're not going to find it as such, but we're trying to find Bilson Road, not Bilson Holt, because I think Bilson Holt was in Cinderford. We're trying to find Bilson Road, which is open. I'll overlay the dates here, but Bilson Road was open for 2 different periods and was for the miners. Is that correct?
That's what I think you read out. I haven't researched that, I have to say.
So right here is, yeah, so the railway went straight on here, over the embankment, and also went round to the right. I'm not sure how that worked with that embankment there. I don't know, but
maybe some that has been dug out or filled in, so
yeah,
it's not quite as even as it would have been in the first
yeah, the process all stood up. Anyway, so we think Bilson Holt was right here, because according to all the research that we've done about Bilson Road, not Bilson Holt, it was just past that little junction there, and so we're thinking, I mean, we don't know, because I don't think there's anything open. It was probably like a wooden platform, I would imagine, but supposedly it was here. Again, there's tramways all over the place here, so it's difficult without looking at a map to see exactly what the railway was, what the tramway was, but we're on the main line now, heading back towards Drybrook, towards Serridge platform, and towards obviously the south. We're walking along this north eastern branch, and I really hope that it comes out well because everything's wet.
It is a very soggy day today. It's that
soggy
fine
day.
rain as well.
Yeah.
It's worse than proper rain.
Met Office and BBC said it was supposed to get better and better as the day goes on, but it's just stayed the same. Right, you join us at Serridge Junction, northwestern branch. Sorry, we think down there, slightly raised, and around to the right. We think, obviously straight south, went back down to Lydney. So we're just going to explore a tad more here. That's back to Cinderford on the northeastern branch. But my feeling is that this raised bit is the railway going round to Lydbrook. Yeah, it certainly is. Right, so this is as far south as we're going to go. This is Serridge platform and is quite possibly one of the UK's most remote disused stations. Not quite in the territory of Rickerton and Lockscrow and those sort of ones, but it's a good 1.5 kilometres, 2 kilometres from the nearest road, right? Good morning, everybody.
Hello.
Day 3, Every Disused Station from the Severn and Wye Valley Railway. Don't be under the illusion that I am a wonderful husband. We came back up for breakfast, I sit on the toilet, play on my phone, and I come out of the toilet and Rebecca's done all that. Bad husband. Good wife. Very good wife. That's good, like a big understatement, right?
I can't say that because that's just yeah, it is an understatement, right?
Okay, welcome to day 3. As we said yesterday, the downside of coming to these places in the winter and coming to these places on a Sunday morning at 8:30 means that it's
Normally closed.
obviously not open. This is Colford GWR, Colford Severn and Wye Valley Railway originally. Not Valley, why do I keep saying Valley? I said Valley again. So yeah, that's still facing north. That there is the main line, which went obviously up to Serridge Junction where the line split. But that is their likely Speech House station platform. Off to the left, because you can see the embankment. I think that's a tramway which went up to another quarry, yet another quarry. But yeah, that way is we're going to walk up there to where the platform was. I don't think there'd be anything on the platform left, but and obviously behind us where we've just walked was a lot of quite a few tracks there for goods line. I assume goods or whatever, but there seems to be like a goods platform, doesn't there, or a goods unloading
like a platform
bay,
rather than
yeah.
what was left of buildings.
Yeah, but this side obviously Speech House Station. Tick. So this is Bixlade Wharf. So the line we're going to find in a minute, the old station, if there was an old station, we think there was an old station, sort of went just over there and that way. Yeah, we had assumed that this was Bixlade Wharf, but now we've just seen a sign saying Canop Wharf. So
we don't know whether it changed its name or something.
Yeah, maybe it did change its name. That's a good point. Over time,
could have been the name of the stone place here.
Yeah.
To start with, but we shall research that a bit.
Yes.
If we find that out, we'll be down there.
So yeah, it's a great old. This is really cool that you can walk a lot of this line north of Park End, where the Heritage Line ends. You can walk a lot of this. Right, so we're now back on the track heading south of Speech House, south of Bixlade Wharf or Canop Wharf, and we're heading for, probably not too far away from here, Colford Junction Halt. So we saw the signal box earlier at Colford Station in Colford, which presumably they'd moved from here, and we've got one of those funky signs coming up ahead, so we assume we're at the location again. Right, so that was Colford Junction Halt, and we think the last one that we're going to do this weekend, as we just said. So that'll probably round up this video, won't it? As we always say, like, subscribe and comment, because we do like reading your comments, and we try and reply to them all, actually, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
Which is great. The only other thing to keep mentioning is check out the website. You can either go via paulwhitewick.co.uk, or you can go through everydisusedstation.co.uk, which just links back to a particular page on the site. Either way, go to the Every Disused Station tab or menu, and in that is everything. So you've got in there the database which we're using to work through. You've got, more importantly, the maps, which is brilliant. Thanks again, Philip, for your massive assistance with the coding. We're probably going to keep it like that for the time being. We've got a few other ideas if it falls apart, a WordPress option, but we do like what we've got so far, which Rebecca's worked very hard at. We are going to work on maybe adding tunnels to that database as well. That's a whole nother whole other thing. But do look at the maps, and you click on the individual peg markers, and it takes you to the YouTube video that is of relevance to the particular station. Some of them are obviously, so for example, where we've got the Didcot, Newbury and Southampton Railway, you might just think it's a line of pegs and they're all the same video. One or two aren't, because obviously we did specials, like we did a Churn one, and we have put in the relevant video. So yeah, you get the idea. That will develop all the time. Keep refreshing the page in case it doesn't refresh your cookies for you, and we will see you next time. Next video, as we said, is a tunnel one. After that, we've got an A303 planned, an old walk with an old map from 1863.
Yep.
After that, we've got possibly the Basingstoke and Alton Light Railway. So keep watching, see you next time. Yep. See ya. L'hôtel. 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 L'hotel. L'hotel. Hotel, mate, right? Hotel. Hotel. That's my Welsh. I've got no Welsh in me.